You're watching KHQA News at 5. It's your news now.
We have some special guests in the studio today. A group from Point Central High recently returned from Nashville, where they placed second in the nation at a very special event. Welcome. You are Martin.
Yes.
And you are Anthony, right?
Yes.
Very good. Glad to have you guys here with us. For those who are not familiar, tell us briefly what you did and what it was about.
Our event that we competed in, it was parliamentary procedure, and what that is, that's the proper way to run an effective business meeting. So if you ever heard of the word or the term second, you have to make a motion. It's all that stuff,
Okay.
except a lot more in depth.
Okay. Now, where did you do this at?
We did this at the National Leadership Conference for FCCLA, and this was in Nashville, Tennessee this year.
Okay. Now, people think of competition, sports activities, things like that. It's kind of obvious what you do to get. How do you guys train for something like this? For some people, it would seem like you just kind of know it and you do it. How do you train for something like this?
That's kind of a lengthy process. We started back in November. I think it was after Thanksgiving. We practiced once a week before school at 7 o'clock, so an hour before school. And then once we got past Christmas break, we started 2 times a week before school. And of course, our lovely advisors, Ms. Fries and Mrs. Kestner, that helped us, were there every morning to help us practice.
And what do? Do you like rehearse like how the structure of a meeting works, what you say when you say it, that sort of thing?
Yeah, basically, we run up a rudimentary meeting. We set up a skeleton before every meeting to make sure that we know what we're doing and how we're going to do it. And doing this, we'll actually find out what we're actually going to do in the meeting, and so that we can run it as effective as possible, because we are judged on this.
Now, you went to state, you made state, then you went to the nationals. What was that like, knowing you were going to the national competition? What was that like for you guys?
It's a little intimidating because it is national, so it's everyone from across the nation, and it's not just the schools from Illinois. But we had went last year, and we had done very well last year also, just not quite as well, but we did well last year too. So we'd kind of been not so much desensitized, but we'd done it before. It was kind of an old hand, so.
So I got to ask you, did they throw any curveballs at you?
Sometimes they do. This year they actually did. We had a severe change to the actual giving of like the amendments and stuff, didn't we? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they actually changed how we were allowed to do that, so we had to change that up a little bit.
Okay.
So.
I figured if it was a competition, they were going to make it easy on you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're almost out of time, but so you went to nationals and you got second place. What was that like for your team to get second place in the nation?
Well, basically, right off the bat, we were waiting to be announced, and as we were announced to be second in the nation, we really didn't believe it at first, but we kind of had to get some motivation to go up there. We were kind of desensitized from, was that our name being called up there? I don't think so, but it actually was, and so, I mean, it was just a big rush of pride, honor, just a very humble time, and we were all very happy to be there.
Wow, that's fantastic. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Camp Point has a lot to be proud of, and so do you. Thank you very much for coming. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
That's going to do it. We'll be right back with another look at weather after this.